guys, welcome back to another episode of Putzee's Chronicles in Minecraft. I believe this is episode number 21, if I'm not mistaken. You may notice my voice is a little deeper, and I might be just a tiny tad more nasal than normal. And that is because I got a really nasty cold. And also, unfortunately, I lost some footage, sort of. As you can see, I've done some stuff in here. Well, as it turns out, I recorded a bunch of stuff, and I feel bad because I wanted to include you on what I've been doing in here, but we lost the footage because the sound was not working. But basically what I did was separate all these guys. I think this looks pretty sweet, right? You guys like this? Now got all these guys separated. Thorns guy here. We got the Smite guy there. This is my Fortune guy, I believe. And these are my two best paper trades. And Efficiency 1 and my Lure 3 guy. And so I did a bunch of trading with these guys. I basically emptied out my whole what do you call it, sugarcane inventory, and came in and made it paper and traded with these guys, and also emptied out all of my zombie flesh and traded with the folks over there, right? And this is what we got. So yeah, like I said, I was doing all this, I thought, on camera for you guys, but we missed out on all of that. Because I don't have time to record any more footage and I want to get you guys an episode, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the footage from last episode that I cut away, just because it's still kind of entertaining, and just so you guys know, like, kind of more what I was talking about with the Enderman farm and the new way of farming Enderman. So, yeah. That whole thing was a giant bummer, but I don't think there's any reason to waste the footage since I have it, and since it's the only footage I have that I can give you guys. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and we're going to go ahead and cut away to that, and that's going to be the rest of this episode. So guys, enjoy. So this new way is kind of interesting. It involves Endermites, the new mob, the Endermite. You guys familiar with that, right? That is the new mob that's kind of associated with the Enderman. And what's crazy about the Endermite is they spawn kind of randomly when you throw Ender Pearls, right? They'll spawn at the point where you threw the Ender Pearl. Here's the spawn pads. So they spawn on these, hit the tripwire, and these go out and push them out. Yeah, like I said, I could just build another 13 or so of these, and that would do it. But look at what happens right here. Already, it's given me an example. Hi, Mommy. Oh, hi. He's mad at me. We'll just stay right here. Is he gonna teleport? I don't think he can. Let's go down here. Go down right here. And we'll trip this. Boop. And we'll just knock it out. Oh, Jiminy. I think I almost walked off the cliff. Let me eat. Okay, so yeah. So the Enderman gets stuck in here so that basically this thing, until this guy despawns, is useless. This pad right here, not going to do me any good. So, oh baby. Oh, no. You done fighting with me? You saw I had a big sword? Mm-hmm. No. Get away. Get. Yes, I got the shivers. Scared me. So yeah. So those are not great. But like I said, I'm not going to tear these down. I'm going to add another component, like a redstone component, to them to make them reset automatically.
every little bit, every once in a while. I know Etho had something going on with his. He did something, so I'll have to look into that. But we are gonna do a big pad up here, a spawn pad. Take these out because they are on the wrong level. Come here, guys. So I want to kind of talk about a little bit about something I mentioned in a previous episode. It was either the last episode or the episode before that, and it was that I didn't like. Whee! That was dangerous. I didn't like the. I mentioned that I did not like the dark oak planks. Well, that's a lie. I do. Here's what happened. What happened was, is that the level? I think this is going to be the level we want this to be on. I think that's right. This is going to be an issue, huh? How am I going to get up here? This will be tricky. So the issue was my monitor. When I first built this thing, I was using a different monitor, and so the colors were different. My new monitor, I had it on this gaming setting, and the gaming setting had the brightness really, really high, and the colors were it almost made them kind of pastel-y. And I was noticing when I was, is this even right? When I was, sorry guys, can I get up here? How about if do I have a ladder? Do I have a half slab? Let's do this. Okay, that'll work. What was I saying about? What I was saying. So the colors were very like pastel-y almost, and so the dark oak planks looked not great, and I didn't realize it was just because come on. Oh baby, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm alive, barely. What do we do now? Jeez, amazing. Let me go in here, and if I ender pearl over here. Okay, I almost killed myself, but hey. See, there we go again. These things are basically useless. But like I said, we'll do that little fix job to them that Etho did. But now, I've adjusted my monitor, and now... Oh, okay, here's what I was saying. I remember... Oh, jeez, I forgot. These guys are going to spawn up here now, and we can't look at them. You gotta be quiet, okay? Don't bother them. They'll get mad. Ooh, fun. Anyways, what I was saying was that... Let's do this. No, I can't get down. What a doofus. That... Oh, frick sakes. This place makes me so nervous. Oh, Jiminy Cricket! Okay, I'm so, like, my nerves are... mommy. Uh-huh. Are you... Where are you? Are you the guy that's mad at me? You still gonna come after me? How about if I go like... this? Go away. Oh, jeez. I completely lost my train of thought. Alright, guys. Well, I actually cut away because I wanted to go ahead and grab a name tag. It's one of the things I needed, and a couple ladders, and also so that I could try to remember what I was actually talking about. It was concerning the dark oak planks, right? Well, what I was noticing and what I was getting ready to say is I was noticing that I'm going to try to do this. You know what I'm actually going to do first? Put down a chest. Store all our stuff. Except for, let's see, all this stuff. We're going to put all this in here. Except for maybe our shovel and torches. Yes, okay. But I was noticing when I was watching my videos back and when I was watching other people's videos that the colors were a lot different than when I was actually playing. So I messed around with the settings. Oh, what did I do? I messed around with the settings on my monitor and got that sorted out. So yeah, everything looks a lot better, and I like the dark oak planks again. Definitely really like them because I couldn't figure out, I mean, if I hated them so bad, look at the redstone going off there. If I hated them so bad, why was I using them in this build? Well, because I had my old monitor and they looked good when I was using that monitor. That was the answer to that. So something else I had, well, this is crazy nerve-wracking. Something else I had forgotten I was talking about was the whole, one of the things about this new system is that you use endermites. And so endermites, interesting thing about endermites is that you can spawn them by throwing ender pearls. They will spawn in. There's like a, I think I heard a 7% chance that they'll spawn at the point that you threw the ender pearl. But there's an even greater chance, and I can't remember what the percentage is on that. Maybe 20-something%. There's like a 20-something%, or at least a higher chance that they'll... How are you spawning up here? Isn't there enough light? Alright, let's light this up. We're obviously night, but night, not thinking too much about stuff. We do want these guys to come up here, because what we're going to do, and what the Zip Crowd guys did in order to get an endermite to spawn, and I'll tell you why we need an endermite, if I haven't already, in a second. But we're gonna throw snowballs at them to get them to teleport away, and that way we'll get an endermite. And so, the thing about the endermites is endermen hate endermites, so they attack endermites and kill them. So what you do is you set up an endermite in the middle of the spawn pad here to a place where the enderman can't actually reach them. It's very cool, very, very cool, very clever of these guys to figure this out. But yeah, so they'll try to get this endermite, and you make it so they think they can get to it, but then they actually fall. And I'll show you that in a second. One of the things I realized, guys, when I cut away to try and figure out what I was talking about, I watched my previous footage back again, was that we're running out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this spawn pad and bring you guys back in when I have more done, okay? Alright guys, well, down here at my little snow golem guy, I needed a lot more snow. You guys probably knew that, huh? I didn't quite have enough. But I'm going to go ahead and grab all this I can grab with these shovels. No, I don't. Oh yes, no, that's right. I thought I was using my diamond shovel. But I made all these stone shovels. It's the best way to do this, guys, if you don't know. Just make up a bunch of stone shovels and go to town. All you have to do is, well, if you don't know how to make one of these, just look it up. It's real simple. I don't think I even remember how, but I'm going to go ahead and grab as much of this as I can, like I said, and see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, we are very, very close. This is going to be awesome. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So, just to show you guys, these blocks are just to show you there's a 3-block high deal here where you want these to go. Again, there's a tutorial. I don't want to steal this, like this is my idea. All of this is in the tutorial that I will leave a link in the description for, that the Zip Crowd guys did and that DocM and those guys demonstrated. So yeah, so this is going to be 3 blocks. What's going to happen is we're going to have our little endermite in a cart here, in a mine cart in the middle right here. And so the enderman will come in. I can remove this now. We'll come in here, and as far as what the guys were saying, this kind of offset deal here makes it so the endermen don't get stuck, but what they'll do is they'll think they can walk on these. Of course, a lot of you guys know that. They think that this is a block that they can walk on, and they also think they can walk past this fence post, which is coming up a block. Actually, you can't see it, but as far as the hitbox goes or whatever, it's actually coming up a half block, so they can't walk over it. If you watch, I'll kind of pop up as I walk over it. See that? So they can't get past that with this ceiling here, because there are 3 high creatures, right? And so they can't get past the 2.5 high where there's a 2.5 high ceiling. But next step, we've got to go around, take all these up. This is going to be the tricky and kind of freaky part. Endermen should start spawning in here. And we're going to try the snowball trick at first, and hopefully we don't mess up. There's a trick to doing it. Apparently you don't look them in the face. You aim the snowball just over their head. And if you do that without looking at them, they will not be mad at you, even though you threw the snowball at them, apparently. So this ought to be interesting. Oh, there's one right there. We'll just pop all these on here. Oh man, it's dark up here now. Hopefully, you guys can see okay. All right, so let's try this. Probably won't work on this one guy. We'll probably have to go down and let these guys spawn in. But if I throw this right over the top of his head, nothing happened. Okay, like I said, there's only a % chance that one will spawn. So we need to get more guys in here. I'm gonna head over to this corner right here. Let some spawn in over there. Now this, on the Zip Crowd guys and DocM77 had a 33 by 33. Oh, there we go. Now they're spawning in good. Had a 33 by 33 spawn pad. This is only 25 by 25, but that should be enough, especially since we have other spawn pads already down there. So let's go. Let's just try this. Nope, missed him. Okay, nothing. So yeah, just look right, just above their heads. Come on. It's pretty crazy they're not mad at you when you do that. Yep, just don't look them in the eye. Don't let that crosshair go on their eyes. And you'll be fine. Need more snowballs. Woo! I might cut away if this takes a while, guys. Hopefully the mechanics are still the same. The tutorial was from a few months ago. Maybe a couple months ago. They keep walking toward me, freaking me out. Okay, guys. Well, guess what? I was ender pearling, not ender pearling, but trying to get these guys to teleport and spawn in a endermite, and it wasn't working. Thought it was odd that I was doing it for like 10 minutes and nothing was happening. I'm gonna fall off the edge. And guess what? Endermen are no longer aggroed to get out of my face. Turkey. They're no longer aggroed against the endermites. So, no worky. Too bad. Oh my goodness. So, the episode has already gone a little bit long, guys, and well, I mean, you guys want to see the ups and the downs, right? Well, this is a big old fat down. I can tell you that much. I cannot believe it. I cannot. All right, simmer down, simmer down. So anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to tear this down. Next episode, we will do it the old-fashioned way. We'll just redo these, do the trick with the redstone to reset these so that they're not stuck out anymore. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, despite the horribly anticlimactic ending to the episode. But we'll get this thing sorted out next time around. Thanks again, like I said, for watching. Until next time, stay cool, be good, and God bless.